Pokémon, a massive world, rich with lore. It's the topic of many video game theories and speculations. It's the second best-selling video game franchise in history, right behind Mario. It's captivated audiences in the past, and continues to do so, giving it an audience of children and adults. Some play it for the story, others for the adventure, others competitively. Either way, they all love it. However, Pokémon, despite being as massive as it is, hasn't directly crossed into a lot of other things. Nintendo and Game Freak are very protective of this series. But let's dive right in and cover the few that there are, starting with the more obvious. Between the second and third generations of Pokémon, Nintendo released another small handheld device that was entirely dedicated to Pokémon. It was called the Pokémon Mini, and it only had a few games on it, all of which were just mini-games that had a few Pokémon in it, even if they didn't do anything. Kind of lame, but nonetheless, one of these games was Pokémon Tetris, and it became the most popular game on the system. Another major crossover is Pokémon Conquest, based in the wartime of feudal Japan. This turn-based tactical RPG is a crossover with another tactical RPG, Nobunaga's Ambition, and being that this same Nobunaga is also one of the stars in Samurai Warriors, this is also a Pokémon and Samurai Warriors crossover. There's Smash Brothers, of course, but there is also the Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Throughout the land there are many caverns and burial grounds based on the names of Pokémon. There's Marowak's Spine, Weepinbell Hall, and the Kakuna burial grounds. Perhaps Tamriel is the vastly distant future of the Pokémon world, and all of the Pokémon went extinct, these ones being some of the last to survive. But they too eventually died, leaving their remnants in these places. Perhaps after more and more Meowths learned to talk over the millennia, they evolved into the Khajiit. The walls in the levels Jelly Pipe and Torrential Maze in the game Yoshi's Story are made entirely out of newspaper clippings. And if you look closely, you can see that one of them says Pikachu. This article must be about something a Pikachu did. In Harvest Moon 64, when the baby of Kai and Karen turns a month old, they dress him up in some adorable Pikachu pajamas. Ash was once a spectator in The Kids Next Door, there are Pokemon puzzles in Picross NP, and Pikachu is seen in Osmosis Jones, likely a reference to Pikachurin, a protein found in our bodies. And lastly, in Pokemon Platinum you meet a mysterious man who won't reveal his name, and he claims he is trying to stop Team Galactic from tearing apart reality. Now look at him. And now look at David Tennant's incarnation of Doctor Who is also a mysterious man who won't reveal his name, and goes around doing many things, including stopping reality from being torn apart. And that's it. Tetris to Doctor Who. Pokemon is one of those series that doesn't officially cross over much, but does find itself being referenced and parodied all the time. There are miscolored Pokemon masks in The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, there's a poster of Machoke with a birth defect in Family Guy, there are Gengar plushies in The Cleveland Show, but these are all sub-universe links. Pokemon is fictional in their worlds too. And on top of that, they're all colored incorrectly. They're shinies! No, they're not. But hey, Pokemon is already such a massive world, and it's fascinating seeing it grow even more by it merging with other worlds through this crossover web.
Noggin.